people with and from the clit, from where we all doth come. The doctrine of this church is that we believe in love. To know thyself is to love thyself, and to love thyself is the greatest of all spiritual and political acts. Everybody is deserving of divine, sacred love. We acknowledge that the clitoris is not just biological, no. It's symbolic, it's political. And we are here to worship that feminine symbol in each and every one of us in this room today. Whether you have an innie clitoris such as myself or an outie clitoris, formerly known as the penis, we welcome you to the Church of the Clitori. Here, 2,000 years ago, these baby religions were introduced to us. Why, they brought false gospels. And in gospel number 4, well, it just missed the mound. My clitorati, we are here for the Sermon of the Mount. We are going through a physical warm-up here, and I would like you all to present your fingering fingers. From lip, mwah, to lip, mwah. From lip, mwah, to lip, mwah.
Breath. Yes, your voice and your breath is a gateway out of your head and into your body. So I'd like us all to take a nice deep breath in and a breath out. A breath in and a breath out. And now some short pants. Like you were trained. Working your way down the track. Into the tunnel of love. And now one big nice breath in and release. Oh, like there was this thing in your body that you just didn't even know was there, and nobody told you about your own biology, and you're so excited that you found this thing that's inside your body, you just want to go and tell everybody about this amazing thing that makes you feel so good. And release.
Now we are a church that believes in science, and our creation story reflects thus. You see, in the beginning, there was nothingness. Just a great, big, black, gaping hole. My loves, we are here for clitoral salvation. What are we here for? Let me hear you say it. Clitoral salvation. We are love, touch, transformed by the clitoris. If you're in agreement, I want you to say this call and response prayer. In the name of the finger.
In the name of the finger.
In the name of the tongue.
In the name of the tongue.
In the name of the holy cum.
She's got the whole world in her clit. She's got the whole world.
You can do this. In her clit. That was excellent singing, and I think you should all give yourself a good fingering fingers. We all deserve a good fingering on a job well done, don't we? Give yourself that quality feedback fingering. Excellent work, excellent work. Now, we are a church that harks back to the ancient goddess religions. But that doesn't mean we can't learn from these baby religions. Why? We learned that you can worship with your wallet. So here's a commercial break.
We at the church have produced a CD with all of your greatest clitoral artists on there. We've got Yoni Mitchell. We have Clit Richards. Of course, there's Kate Bush. She goes without saying. There's Justin Bieber and Pelvis singing all of your favorite clitoral songs, such as All Clit Soft and Beautiful, All Labias Great and Small, or Every Clit is Sacred, Every Clit is Good, Every Clit is Needed, Some Come with a Hood. So all you have to do is just go to www.churchoftheclitori.orgasm.com, and these two CDs could be yours for $69.69 with a little extra for postage and a smidge more for handling.
My loves, let us talk about appropriation. goddess was rubbed off.
And not in a good way.
I am the goddess Sheila Nagig, worshipped throughout Europe for over 1,000 years, here to represent the gateway between life and death. Honoured and worshipped vulvic archways were constructed by humans to be stroked and caressed.
Now, Sheila Nagig was not sexy. No. She was a badass cunt. She would bring you into this world and she would take you the hell out again. Amazing clit, how sweet the taste.
There are those that go overseas for inspiration, in particular Brazil, where they just leave the pink bits. It is not only the pubic hair that has differences, is it? No, there are labial differences as well. You know, there are those with the great big warm labias, the long inviting hug of a and then there are those that like to play hide and seek. They're the little tucked in pink ones, aren't they? And for this segment, I need a volunteer. But this volunteer, in a demonstration of consent, will self-select. Volunteering. Oh, you make kiss my ring too. Oh, I like that. She's got some suction.
Now, in a world that has the cock and balls drawn literally everywhere. Now, all babies, all fetuses are female at conception, all. And at 12 weeks in utero, they differentiate into an innie or an outie clitoris. You see, we have far more in common than we do differences. For the full swelling of the clitoral bulbs, it takes 45 to 60 minutes of foreplay. So we're not talking a spit and a slap is not good enough. Oh, slow, sweet clitoris.
The highest form of worship in our church is to love thyself often and regularly. Really get in there and play. Try a toy made by an Australian woman, based on non-gendered, based on the opening, the orifice, where all the nerve endings really are in the body. This is where you can stimulate those nerve endings. This is why they say size doesn't matter.
She will climb that little hill, run her fingers through bushy fields.
You know, this journey to self-love, it's not always easy, is it? I actually want to take this moment for us to acknowledge and release some of the pain and anger. Shout out for all of the survivors in this room. Look around, 1 in 5 abused. All of the survivors, all of those people who have had their body used and abused without their consent. I want us to shout out the pain of all of those orgasms lost and never found.
We also have a mindfulness colouring in book. And it's being illustrated by artists from audiences such as you. Just play out in the sun. It's our Gardening Australia Grevillea one.
A church is a gathering of stories. Why, have a think about your stories.
I was just in the swimming pool one day looking at the view, and I suddenly found myself rooted to the spot.
12, and I went down to the park and I started, rather than go on the swing, I started sliding on the pole.
I remember sitting very contently on a heel of my foot.
I would like to invite you all to the ceremony of baptism. Oh, we got a rear anchor here, ladies and gentlemen.